Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at some messages from Brad and a video posted by Rocky on the day Jay went missing. Also, Ayub talks about keeping his mouth shut about the documentary, but he says something that suggests he wouldn't have a problem with hiding information about Jay. So the first thing we are going to look at is a couple of messages from Brad, because he talks about whether Jay was scared when he left the Airbnb. So in these messages, you can see that someone tells Brad that Jay was scared when he left the Airbnb and confronts him about his interview where he says that Jay was laughing while they were on call together. Brad replies by asking this person how they know that Jay left the Airbnb scared. So this would suggest that Brad is saying that Jay wasn't scared when he left the Airbnb. This person says to Brad that the investigator, who is Mark Williams Thomas, put out a statement saying that Jay was scared, which he did. Mark hasn't actually proved this yet, but he said he has statements that suggest that Jay left the Airbnb in a rush because he was scared. So we are still waiting to see them. But Brad responds to this message and takes a dig at Mark Williams Thomas by saying, "How does he know?" and says that Mark came over for 3 days, then left, and is just another guy who is pretending to help the situation. This is where it gets interesting, because Brad is basically saying that Mark doesn't know anything and that he didn't help at all. But Mark told us that he spoke to nearly everyone involved and collected a lot of statements. He even said that he spoke to all of Jay's friends, and the only person who he didn't speak to is Rocky. So that would imply that he spoke to Brad, and after looking at these messages, it sounds like Brad didn't speak to Mark at all, or he just doesn't want to talk about it. So did Mark really speak to everyone who was involved in this case? Or is he just straight up lying to us about everything he has said? I'm sure we will see in his documentary what actually happened, and if he doesn't end up releasing anything, then you could suggest that he doesn't have anything to release. The next thing we are going to look at is something that Ayub said in his TikTok live, because this suggests that he has no problem with hiding information.
Me with them questions. Go on, love. You're in there anyway. I'll take it.
The mind games.
No, me not doing no packet, bro. No.
Why was you not able
many
to mention anything?
Somali people do packet actually, unless they're from like Sweden or something. Sorry. Like, see, I take the piss off every culture, even my own. Go on. What'd you say? You don't know me?
Why was you not allowed to say anything about the phone?
Like I said, it's on the documentary, and you can't speak about something that's on the documentary. Do you get what I'm saying? Just out of respect, yeah. Like that's all that is. Like
What, for the family?
Like
Out of respect for who?
they're doing a documentary, and yeah, like if someone corrects me and says, "Yo, bro," let them just watch the documentary, and you see loads of things. Like, yeah, like I mean, that's all. That's the whole reason why, love. Like,
Did you sign an NDA?
and it's just respectful, innit? I was just saying.
To who?
You what?
To who?
To who?
Yeah.
There's only one set of group of people we should be showing respect to. You don't know me. What are you on about?
Dave Colburn.
100%.
He's going to play you both.
You should be showing respect to everyone in life. Well, I
Colburn,
believe, but
I hope I get Denzel Washington, mate.
people that are grieving.
It's just I just don't have you the type. I just don't I don't have you down as the type to not say how you feel, and you know I feel like you're the type of person you'll say what you want.
No, 100%. But at the same time, like out of respect for people, I don't. Do you get what I'm saying?
So you didn't sign no NDA or anything.
What?
No, my signings, my deals are handshakes. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm about a gentleman's handshake. Like if someone says, "Can you refrain from doing that?" I'll refrain from doing that. You don't have to give me an NDA to keep my mouth quiet. I'll just keep my mouth quiet because that's what I'm used to.
Yeah.
when it comes to more like things that I have to be quiet about.
And
Do you know what
obviously,
I'm
because we
saying?
haven't seen the documentary, it's a bit.
So what stands out to me is when Ayub says, I don't need an NDA to keep quiet. I will just do it, because that's what I'm used to when it comes to things that I have to keep quiet about. So isn't this Ayub pretty much saying that if he needs to keep quiet about something, then it's no problem for him, because he's used to it? Does Ayub have a lot of things that he has to keep quiet about, and is this a regular thing for him? Let's say Ayub knows exactly what happened to Jay, and he has to keep quiet about it, then surely that's no problem for him. And I remember him saying that snitches get stitches in one of his old lives. So what that tells us is that if Ayub knows the truth but can't say what happened, then he would keep his mouth shut and wouldn't say anything. But that doesn't stop him from slipping up. Because when you are trying to lie about something and you continue to discuss that situation, then you are going to eventually slip up, which we have seen all the way through this case. Maybe that's why everyone went quiet. Lucy has not said anything after her slip-ups on Facebook. Brad has his mum to protect him, so he doesn't need to talk. And Brandon chose to stay silent and not speak on the situation at all. In fact, Brandon probably saw all the slip-ups and thought that it was a good idea to not even speak about Jay and change his Facebook name to Royston Cropper to avoid any slip-ups on his behalf. But this just proves if Ayub needs to keep his mouth shut and keep a secret, then he is used to it. So that's what he's going to do. The last thing we are going to look at today is a video that Rocky posted on the day Jay went missing. So you can see that this video was posted on a Monday, and the only Monday this would be is the day Jay went missing. Because Ayub and Rocky only stayed at the Airbnb for an extra day, then left. What bothers me about this video is that you see 2 white cars outside the Airbnb. So what's stopping Rocky from arriving in the morning in one of these cars? And really, he didn't stay the night at the Airbnb. But what this also shows is that maybe Rocky is deliberately filming himself at the Airbnb on the Monday, just to help prove to people that he actually was there. The problem is, we haven't seen any pictures of anyone inside the Airbnb, but they're happy to take videos and pictures outside of it. So it does leave you thinking about what actually happened at the Airbnb and who was there. Not being funny, but if Rocky didn't have to make a police statement and the police just believed that he was there due to the videos him and Ayub had taken, then I'm sure if anyone else was there, they would be able to keep that a secret. Especially as the police didn't even bother to talk to someone who was actually there. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.